Halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, double honors to GMS who told me this truth. 2nd Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So Sky News story here. 3 million people ran out of credit on their prepayment energy meter last year, Citizens Advice says. So 3 million people across the UK ran out of credit on their prepaid energy meter last year, the equivalent of 1 every 10 seconds. The service said it has seen more people unable to afford to top up their energy accounts in 2022 than in the last 10 years combined. This has broken the charity's predictions for the number of households it would help at the cost of living crisis took hold. More than 2 million people were being disconnected at least once a month, and 19% of those cut off in the past year then spent at least 24 hours without gas or electricity, leaving them unable to turn the heating on or cook a hot meal. The consumer watchdog said it had heard from people forced onto a prepayment meter and left unable to top up even though their medication needed to be refrigerated. A single parent with a young baby was left in the cold and dark for 48 hours after her supplier switched her to a meter. Citizens Advice says it was particularly concerned about disabled people and those living with long-term health conditions. Almost 1 in 5 households went on to spend 2 days or more without energy supply. So the UK's energy regulator stipulates that groups, including disabled people and those living with long-term health conditions, should not be forced onto a prepayment meter due to the risk of disconnections. So in October, Ofgem warned suppliers that not enough was being done to identify customers in vulnerable circumstances before installing a payment meter. And then we have the following month, more than a third of prepayment meter households, including vulnerable groups, were cut off. Same again. The charity is now calling for a total ban on forced prepayment meter installations until new protections are introduced, ensuring households can no longer be fully cut off from gas and electricity. So it's not even bad at the moment.